Hey, Kim. Mm-hmm. All right, welcome back. Let's call Chris. You guys, you met on one of the apps on Hinge, and you went on a date. You thought the date went great. You guys went to, did like an activity, went to one of those rage room things, and you had a good time. And you left the date thinking that you wanted to see Chris again, but he is not responding to you. He's not reaching out. You want to know why?
Yeah.
Okay, let's call him now. Good luck, Kim.
Hello?
Hi, is this Chris?
Yeah, this is Chris. Who's this?
Hey, Chris, good morning. My name is Fred. I'm calling for the Fred Show, the morning radio show, and I have to tell you that we are on the radio right now, and I would need your permission to continue with the call. Can we chat for just a second? You can hang up anytime.
Yeah, sure. What's up?
Okay, well, we're calling on behalf of a woman named Kim who says she met you on Hinge, and I guess you guys went on a date recently. Do you remember her, I hope?
I remember.
So she called us and had nice things to say about you and said she liked you and enjoyed the date. Was hoping to hear from you again for another date, but you're not responding to her. You haven't reached out. She feels like she's being ghosted. What's your side of the story?
Yeah, I had a nice time talking to her online, and but look, in person, it seemed like she just had some pent up things that she needs to deal with. And that's kind of like where we left off. And I was like, maybe not for me right now.
What does that mean? Like, can you give us a little more? Why do you feel that way? What happened?
Well, look, I took her to one of those rage rooms for a date because, I thought it'd be fun and different. Like, and
we've been to one of these places, like as a show we went, but like they put you in a room and they got old appliances and TVs and
fun.
Some crazy music,
glass and whatever.
You
put like the goggles on and you can just go swinging at stuff with sledgehammers or whatever. So that's what you guys did. So what happened?
Yeah, I'm glad we did because like it showed me that there's a whole other side to her and that she has some pent up aggression that she should probably deal with before getting into a relationship with anybody.
What does that mean, though? Yeah. Because, like, the purpose of going in the room is to get the aggression. Like, that's why you go there. So why was that so triggering for you, though? I mean, what happened that was out of the ordinary?
Yeah, I hear you, but it's just I saw a side of her that was like, this is more than just somebody having fun and, like, being angry fun. It seemed like there was something underneath going on.
Like what?
Yeah, what did you see, though?
So we're allowed to, like, play music, and while we're breaking stuff, she picks, like, a death metal song, and then, like, dude, I'm not even kidding. She started going nuts. Like, this is going to sound mean, but, like an animal with rabies kind of nuts.
Wow.
Whoa.
Kim became an animal with rabies. Was she foaming at the mouth?
Practically, man. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, she was screaming and, like, breaking stuff. And I'm not trying to sound mean, but yeah, I feel like she was salivating a little bit. It got a little messy, and it was not cute. Like, she was screaming, breaking stuff. And when the music stopped, right? So, yeah, and, like, screaming, like hardcore screaming, like, scary. And when the music stopped, she wouldn't stop. And that was very weird, man. Like, they had to, like, pry the crowbar out of her hand. And I was it was a little freaky, It freaked me out. And I'm also pretty sure she was screaming, like, you, Phil, or something like that. And I don't know who Phil is, but I don't know. I don't think I want.
Man, Phil. Damn.
Yeah.
What did Phil do? What did Phil do to deserve this sort of thing? And your name is Chris. That's what. Let me bring Kim in. I forgot to mention that Kim is here. I'm sorry. I'm very forgetful. Hey, Kim, who's Phil? And what's up with the mouth frothing?
Like, what Phil is my biological dad who left me when I was 4.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I left.
Of course, I would have pent-up energy. And also, like, doesn't everybody have pent-up energy sometimes? Like, it's fine. It's fine to express anger than to internalize it and then go raw inside for life, right? Like, you just got to let that out. So I don't understand that. I feel like I have a right to be angry at my biological dad who left me when I was a child.
I mean, as a guy with daddy issues and a room full of daddy issues, I'm not laughing at you, but I'm just envisioning going on a first date with a woman who is aggressively and uncontrollably swinging at things and screaming out her father.
I mean,
right? But it's so normal, right? Isn't that what anybody would do, right?
It's real. Yeah.
No, it is a very real thing. But I guess if I didn't know you,
normal.
if I didn't know you, I might, be a little concerned about your well-being if you were screaming a man's name and then they had to physically restrain you from and take the crowbar from your hands and pry it away from you. I would concern me. I think I would be wondering, kind of for what the context was, and now we know. So hey, Chris, she was screaming at her estranged father on a first date.
Yeah, totally normal, right?
I mean, okay.
This one's hard.
It is, because I'm laughing because the picture in my head is I don't know what I would do if I were you, Chris. Like, I don't know how I would. First of all, if I heard a man's name and you're swinging, I would assume it was an ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
And then I'm like, why are we thinking about him right now?
No.
It turns out, though, it's a little bit deeper than that, which we commiserate with. But at the same time, I can see why if you didn't know someone well and you weren't invested in them, you might be like, I don't know if I want to go down this rabbit hole with you. You know what I mean? Because it sounds like maybe you've got some unresolved stuff. Would you say that's true, Kim, that you have some unresolved issues?
Yeah, I think that part is unresolved, but I think I'm sure maybe Chris has some unresolved things, and we're all
I do have unresolved
things that are unresolved.
Huh.
Yeah, this is why you got therapy, though. You should probably do that. We all have unresolved.
Sometimes therapy's not enough.
Sometimes
My guy
doesn't help you. Yeah, just the guy who left me when I was growing up. Yeah, that mother.
Oh,
I get it. I mean,
You don't have a crowbar now,
Right.
do you?
Right.
Like, you don't have any sort of sharp objects,
Right. Metaphorically, I do. Like, I'm always ready. Like, if I ever see this man again,
I guess I can kind of see where Chris is coming from.
Yeah.
But Kim, I feel for you. I do feel for you, and I want you to talk to somebody about this.
Yeah, but I'm just really angry still after all these years. And
no, that's clear.
Yeah, it clocks.
do you need
Yeah,
death metal music right now?
No, we're not. Let's not trigger anyone here. So look, Kim, I really hope that maybe you could, talk with someone about this and I don't know, find some form of resolution or something, because moving forward, it might be an issue for you. Would you say that's possible?
Yeah, it's possible. Yeah.
And here's Chris, who doesn't know you, and he's going, I don't know what I'm on. What have I uncovered here? He doesn't know, so it's not really his fault. But I'll ask the question, Chris. I mean, now you have a little bit better understanding. Would you like to go out with Kim again?
No, thanks.
Okay.
I think Kim shouldn't date for a bit.
Okay.
Go own.
Oh, well, hey, if he would, he could,
All right. This is really unraveled now. I'm uncomfortable, which is hard to do. So, look, Kim, I wish you the very best of luck. I do. And Chris, thank you for your time as well.
Yeah.
Chris, don't forget that.
Thanks. Go to therapy. Bye.
Oh, my